Chairman, let me state for the record that I associate wholeheartedly with the statements you just made. Let me state that I take strong exception by what was said about the investigations we've been conducting. Ang sabi po, and I quote, "Puro lang, we will investigate, investigate." With all due respect, Mr. Chairman, to investigate in aid of legislation is the Senate's constitutional mandate. Our investigations not only yielded numerous meaningful legislation, but also led to the prosecution of corrupt officials as so clearly enumerated by our chairman, Senator Gordon. There is a long list of these instances if we look deeper. The Senate perhaps, maybe the Blue Ribbon Committee chairman, can submit the list to Malacanang in order to show that indeed this is not just investigation. Kaya tuloy lang po tayo. Halongkatin natin ang mga dapat malaman ng taong bayan. It is our responsibility as duly elected representatives of the people to unearth truths, especially concerning disbursements of public funds. To show that indeed this investigation that we are conducting today on PSDBM, we examined closely the documents submitted to your committee in advance. I am worried that there are so many red flags in the procurement of several medical items. These warning signs indicate possible anomaly, corruption, or fraud. Please allow me to lay these out quickly now, and I will elaborate on this later. First, on the face mask. PSDBM bought the face mask from different suppliers at a price range of 13 pesos and 50 centavos to 27 pesos and 72 centavos. Masyado pong malalayo ang mga presyo. That is why I dug deeper on PSDBM's procurement and selection process. At ako po'y nagulat sa aking natuklasan. Contrary to the clear requirement that the negotiated procurement can only be entered into with persons who have the technical, legal, and financial capabilities, PSDBM entered into contracts with corporations of questionable qualifications. Mr. Chairman, totoo po pala that government contracting is a very lucrative business. Pharmally Pharmaceutical Corporation can attest to that after it cornered government contracts to the tune of 8.68 billion. Uulitin ko lang po, ang kontrata na nakuha ng Pharmally Pharmaceutical Corporation ay umaabot ng 8 bilyon, 680 milyon piso. The GPP web portal distinctly shows that it is ranked number 1 in the list of awarded suppliers. Malayo po ang nakakuha ng pangalawang supplier, 1.9 billion lamang. Para pong tumama sa loto itong Pharmally. In fact, from a zero declared income in 2019, its income soared by 284.9 million in 2020. Ulitin ko lang po, itong korporasyong ito, wala pong dineclare na income noong 2019. Pagdating ng 2020, ang income po ay 284.9 million. From a cash asset of 599,000 in 2019, its assets jumped to 284.9 million in 2020. Is this all thanks to PSDBM? How could Pharmally, a trading corporation without a track record, because it was only incorporated in September of 2019, bag 8.68 billion worth of government contracts. Ulitin ko lang po, na-incorporate ito ng 2019, nakakuha na kaagad ng mahigit sa 8 bilyong government contracts. How could Pharmally, a corporation with no sufficient capital, with paid-up capital of only 625,000, close government deals worth 8.68 billion pesos to PSDBM? Why close a deal with a company that has a capitalization grossly below the acceptable limit to assume the risk for the items to be delivered. Hindi lang